Irvin podcast.
Welcome to the MIP. Week 3 of the NFL season is right above us and right upon us, and there's a lot of information that we have intake and we have took in by now so we can make some real good analyzations of the information that we have received and do comparative analysis to see what is what, where what goes, and who is going to go where. That's all we do on the MIP. We give you the information you need, so you're going to be the smartest one in the bunch. I tell you stuff, man, that's coming to fruition so you can sound like you're the best analyst at your job. That's all we're trying to do, you know. And I may have some coming along on that. I'm telling you, Sean, I've been talking to some people that can do some things with podcasts that possibly, while we're doing this shooting, we can have an audience. If they want to tune in, they can tune in. And then if we want to, we can hit a button on stage and bring them in. Something we're looking at down the road. That's something I've been looking at, which would be cool as I don't know what. When these people are selling to me, I said, man, that'd be great for the podcast. Okay, let me just get these people to where I need them so I can snatch this stuff out of them. You see what I'm saying? Because it would be to have fun and allow people to come in sometimes and join in on this kind of conversation. But let me tell you something. I want to clarify something right here on the MIP. I know a lot of you guys watch Stephen A. Smith. A lot of you watch us on First Take. And last week, I made my top playmaker, Cooper Rush. That's right. You heard it. I said it right here. Y'all said, yeah, you heard it Monday. And it just seems like for some reason, I don't know why, everybody went crazy. I was like, why is everybody going crazy? I thought that was a great top playmaker. And I direct my playmakers. Each week, there's a theme to them. The first week, it was a prove it week. Guys that were coming in like A.J. Brown had to prove to people how great they were, and they got it done. They proved to their teammates that first week. It was a prove it week, and I love that first week. The second week, it was a distance traveled week. And I started out with distance travel. I said, I measure men in distance travel. Don't tell me where you are. Tell me where you started. I'll see where you are and measure you accordingly. The farther the distance, the greater the man. That's just how I see it. That's how I see it. Especially as I came from the ghettos of Fort Lauderdale, the 15th or 17th. I crawled my way up out of hell. So, you know, I don't want my mom to think it was hell. They did the best they could. They just had a lot of kids. There's 17 of us up in that little shack that ain't even bigger than my master's right now. To hold all of us for sleeping up in that mug. So that's the kind of distance I'm talking about. And I started number 3 with the distance traveled by Kyler Murray in that one play. He traveled 100 yards just to go for 2. You see the thing? It was distance travel. And then I went to tour, Waddle, and Hill, because the distance they travel with that kind of a game, when he said, oh, this is the most accurate quarterback, everybody said, what are you talking about? Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? Why would you say something like that? What's going on with you? I said, listen, man, listen. Watch what these dudes do. And, of course, they come back on Baltimore. Nobody gave Tua that kind of credit to have that kind of game. Distance travel for Tua was big. Now, I made the number 1 Cooper Rush, and let me tell you why, because there was no distance travel greater than Cooper Rush. Even though Kyler Murray ran around a lot, even though Tua had to prove a lot, Tua still in Kyler Murray. First round draft picks. Kyler, the number 1 draft pick. And Tua, the 5th draft pick. Actually, what they're doing, we done paid them for it and we expect it. But Cooper Rush traveled farther distance than I traveled out of the hellhole of Miami to get that one win. Cooper Rush came a long way. Nobody believed Cooper Rush. I told people, I searched high in the heavens and low in the earth. I ain't see nobody pick Dallas Cowboys to win that game. Cooper Rush on distance travel came the farthest. because he was expected to deliver the least. But he delivered hope to the biggest fan base in the NFL, to the most well-known franchise in the NFL, the most valued franchise in the world, sports franchise in the world. He delivered hope. Are you telling me that ain't distance traveled? And so in doing my correlations and comparative analysis, I said there's another man that has traveled such great distance. And at the end, I said Cooper Rush looked just like Tom Brady. What's so funny, y'all, is as soon as I said it, Stephen A. dropped all the way to his knees. Oh my God! Because see, he doesn't know my playmakers. I unveiled them to him right then. I tell him make sure he doesn't know, because I want to make sure he gets it on air real time so you can see his real reaction. No fluff, no duff, no buff. Just give it to him straight. And you saw it. He fell to the floor. And what I loved, I texted Molly the other day, laughing my head off. I said, every time I watch that clip, right, you can see when I say he looked like Tom Brady and Stephen A. fall to the floor. Ryan Clark said, oh, come on, Playmaker. And you can hear Molly say, oh, Michael, you always take it too far. I said, yes, I am that kid that will always take it too far. She was right. That's the funniest thing to me in the world. That sounds like one of them old church speaker moms said to me when I was a kid, son, you always try to go too far. You got to be careful, son. But she's right. I also know that they tell us only those who have risked trying to go too far truly knows how far we can really go. As I said in the genesis of this walk-up, I'm just trying to give you information that you can use so you can be the smartest. So sometimes I got to risk going too far so I can find out how far we can go, so I can bring that information to you. That's all I'm doing, man. I'm just trying to bring information, entertainment to you. So this is why Cooper Rush was my top playmaker in week 2. But folks, we turning the corner on week 3 now. And we're about to see some great games. Sean, oh my God, Sean, oh my God. Oh my God, Sean, oh my God. Here's my work packet right here. And there's some games on here. That was a little bit of a snoozer on that Thursday night, but the Browns came out on top. I got to give them credit for that. But when I see Bills and Dolphins, now I'm gonna tell you something else. I see teams like I gotta address this because that blows my mind. And I'm gonna just throw it out here. It's Ravens at Patriots. It's going to be an interesting game, but there's something I want to say about that. I'm gonna get back to it in a moment. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen with the Rams at the Cardinals, because the Cardinals, with that kind of win, did they try to throw back in? It's a team I'm still kind of I don't know about. But of course everybody will be looking at that Packers and Buccaneers game, Cowboys and Giants game. But I want to pull out one or two of these games and talk about it. But before I do that, for that Ravens Patriots game, Sean, did you not hear Bill Belichick press conference the other day? Blew my mind. I do a show, I do a hit with WEEI. And when I called in to Boston, I said, what the hell is going on? They said, what do you mean? I said, y'all heard Bill Belichick's press conference yesterday? He said, man, Lamar Jackson's a great player. He's done great things. He said, and y'all will see when he get his new contract. I said, oh, where the hell did that come from? What is Bill Belichick talking about Lamar Jackson contract for? It's almost as if, get this, folks, y'all go get it. I ain't never heard Bill say nothing like this before. He said, if anybody doesn't believe he's a great one, wait till you see this new contract. It was like Bill rubbing Lamar, saying, I think you deserve the money. I'm the greatest coach in the world. Why don't they think you deserve the money? And now you should have a problem with them. Come on in here and have a bad game. I don't know what kind of psychological game he was playing, but I was like, how can you? I didn't even know you can comment on another player's contract. You know what I'm saying? When he's under contract. So that was a bit interesting. That'll make that game very interesting. But the real interesting games coming out here are those Bills and Dolphins. Those Bills and Dolphins, people are going to try to talk Green Bay and Tampa only because both quarterbacks are struggling a little bit. The two greatest quarterbacks in the world are struggling. But I'm going to work on those Bills and Dolphins. I can't wait to see Tyreek Hill and Stephon Diggs. And it's so funny because they are they mirrored each other on the move. Diggs came over in Josh Allen's third year. The quarterback had a great season. I think led the league in categories, and Diggs led the league in some receiving categories. Right now, Tyreek Hill came over into his third year. And right now, Tyreek Hill's leading the league with leading some receiving categories, right, along with Tua leading in some quarterback categories. So let's see where this thing goes. And it all comes down to what I'm really trying to say to y'all anyway. Let me just say it blatantly and bluntly. Damn receivers matter. That's what I'm talking about. You damn receivers matter. You can change your whole life and your whole outcome if you get the right man with the right hands. That's all I'm saying. The whole life and your whole outcome if you get the right man with the right hands. That's what Buffalo has done, and it looks like that's what Miami has done. That game is going to be incredible. Also, I got to bring up, that Dallas Cowboys and Giants game. It's sorry. Because talking about the right man with the right hands, there'll be no doubt in my mind where Dallas would go if I had those hands that are catching passes for the Cleveland Browns still. If I still had them hands, Amari Cooper's hands to be exact, that's catching passes for the Cleveland Browns, that has 2 100-yard games over there, and we would have just kept him. But I got to let that go. Woosah. You know, I gotta work on that. Woosah, let that thing get on out of here. It's gone. He's gone. Ain't nothing I can do about that. Remember now, years ago, I was the one that suggested we go and get Amari. So you know how much it hurt me to see him walk out the door and then to see him perform. Because I'm watching all the players that left. Randy Gregory, okay, he's been doing all right. Leo Collins, all right. I my heart is okay after what I saw Michael Parsons do to him the other day. I was like, okay, bye-bye, Leo. We'll let you go. But Amari Cooper reminds me of Paul in the Bible. When Paul said to God, why did you put this thorn in my side that buffets me? You know, it's that thorn. Every time I want to get happy about the Cowboys, I think about Amari Cooper. It's a thorn in my side that buffets me and brings me back. Like, Journey, you could have had this. It just buffets me. It bothers me. Okay, I'm going to let Paul go. I'm going to try to woo-saw this thing all the way back to the MIP. Let me come on back. Woo-saw, get out of the Bible. Woo-saw, get back to the MIP. Woo-saw, get back to the current situation. That's all I'm trying to do is get back to the current situation because there's so much great stuff going on. Do you own or rent your home? Sure you do. And I bet it can be hard work. You know what's easy? Bundling policies with Geico. Geico makes it easy to bundle your homeowners or renters insurance along with your auto policy. It's a good thing, too, because you already have so much to do around your home. Go to geico.com, get a quote, and see how much you could save. It's Geico easy. Visit geico.com today. That's geico.com. Sean, you wanted to play this game. Let's play this game. The team, give me those categories you wanted.
All right, we got a couple of weeks of football. We've seen some teams.
Right, we got some information now.
We got some information, exactly. So who do you feel good about? Who are you concerned about? And who are you still unsure about?
Okay, give me. Let's how we go at it. Now, my mind works in a different way, Sean, so but I'm going to play with you like this. Who should we go? Who I feel good about? Who am I concerned about? And who I'm saying, hold up, still got a little ways to go. Now, we still got to find out some information. Let's go with who we think we still got to find some information out about. Because I'm saying a woe is to this. And I I know that's easy for me to say right now. The number one team, I'm saying, whoa, are you almost cursed? Are you sure? Let me wait and see. We all gotta say that's the Detroit Lions. That's the Detroit Lions. Like,
ooh, piqued my interest. Not what I thought you were gonna say.
But that is a good choice because you've had so much. Yeah, I just didn't. Detroit Lions look like they're headed towards something. And I was like, Lord, I've heard people say that Detroit was playing hard, look like they're right there on the edge and all of that. But they are. But you can throw the Jets in there too. Even what the Jets are doing, you're like, man, it looks like y'all got something going here. I kind of like that, I want to see some more of it. I still want to see some more of it. But those would be the two that I will pull out immediately. See,
I thought you were going to go on the other end of this and be a team that's struggling a little bit like Cincinnati and say, right. We still need to wait and see.
Well, no. I'm concerned about Cincinnati. That's that second category. Who am I concerned about? I'm concerned about Cincinnati because I know when you go through, I thought they had the hardest road too, in this sense. You went to the Super Bowl last year, and all you heard about is how horrible your offensive line was. But that offensive line got you to the Super Bowl. There is no other place that they could. So they were being touted as the worst offensive line, but they were an offensive line. You can't be the worst offensive line in the NFL and be the Super Bowl. I don't think you can correlate that. But that's what it was. And that's what made it so difficult. So now they got to go in and understand this. You got to change out a lot of players that got you to the promised land. You're talking skill. Even the people you bring in may have more skill, but not the same will as the guys you let go. And it may not, it's certainly not the same connectivity to the other guys on the team than the guys you let go. Because these guys, the offensive line that they had, they've gone through a whole year of grind with the team, and they went through the ups and downs, so naturally they're going to be close. And then you bring in these new guys, and it all falls apart. I'm concerned not because of the 0-2 start, because we started 0-2 in 93 and got back to the Super Bowl, actually won the Super Bowl. So you can start 0-2 and get there. But remember, we had Emmitt Smith coming. They ain't got no Emmitt Smith coming. How do you take it around, turn it around? What are those 53 men going to say? And no, not say. Let me give y'all the right thing, right word. What can those 53 men lie to themselves about? You see, we were able to lie to ourselves and say, man, it ain't us. We just ain't all the way right. We ain't 100. We ain't got Emmitt. When we get Emmitt, we gonna all turn the corner. And we did, because we could put it all on Jerry Jones not giving us Emmitt, and we don't have to lie about us to us. These dudes gonna have to lie about them to them. You see what I mean? They gonna have to say, they're gonna have to find some other reason to say this is why we are this, not us. And ain't no other reason why you are 0-2 but you. That's the whole case. We put it on Emmitt and Jerry. It ain't our fault. Damn it, Emmitt and Jerry. And Jerry said we can do it without him. Charles Haley threw the helmet after we lost game 2 to Buffalo. It put a hole in the wall. The helmet flew right by Jerry's head. Boom. Barely missed his head. Hit him. Boom. Hit over. What we got to do without Emmitt? Next thing you know, Emmitt was in camp. We turned that thing right on into a championship. That's a true story. Hey, but we all win at Emmitt now. I call that E-man. Come on, man. I know you want to be the highest paid, and you should be, man. But we how much higher paid do you need? He said, man, Mike, dude, won't even. He talking about making me the highest paid. Then I go back to Jerry. Come on, man. Time to stop bull joking. I don't care if you make him $1 over Thurman Thomas was the highest paid at the time. I don't care if it's $1. It could be 99 cents over Thurman. Go get it done. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? We didn't care. It was too late. Hey, we didn't want to start 0-3. And we could have beaten them team, man. But your mind goes in half cocked when you're half loaded. I don't care what you say. And it made it so difficult to win without them because we didn't feel whole. I'm worried about Cincinnati because they don't have it. Now, maybe they can play in their own minds and say, hey, you know, our quarterback just got a surgery and all of those things, and say he's not fully back, he's not all the way right, because that's what they're going to have to do. But I am concerned about the Cincinnati Bengals. The other team I'm concerned about, and I'm going to tell you this and bleed over into the good, the teams that I feel good about. But this team straddles this fence. This team I'm concerned about, but it also is a team I feel good about. That's what makes me feel concerned about, because I feel good about it and I'm concerned about it. And that team is the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm really concerned about the Eagles. They look so good. So it makes me concerned about it, because what I say, I feel good about it. I don't like feeling this good about the Eagles. So that makes me feel concerned about it if I feel this good about it. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. They're in both categories. They're in both categories for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I told y'all back in the summer, right? I was on the show Inside the NFL with my boy Jules. You know, I love Jules. Jules new in the business, and I won't ever burn him because I love him too much. I really do love him. I love him like a young brother. And the other night we were having this conversation. I said, man, they look like they're going to be a dynasty. Jules said, wait. Can we wait till they become a dynasty? I wanted to. I didn't, because I love them, but I want to say, wait, young fella, you new in this business, fella. Now, don't nobody around here, they don't want you to wait till it becomes, because then they can see when it becomes. You're an analyst. They are paying you millions of dollars to get them things that are about to happen, not just wait until it happens. That's what I'm saying. What I see is this can be a dynasty, because that's my job. I'm bringing you information that may be coming true with my knowledge and my exceptional gifts. That's what people want to know. And Philly, unfortunately, is proving me right. The accuracy of Jalen Hurts is scary right now. It's flat out scary. And that run game they have worries me, because when the one thing I was worried about is if they click as a passing team, and they have. So now if they can put that with the run game, oh my God, it's just, you know, and that defense, the way it played, and Slade Jr., oh God, that tripped me out against Minnesota. Now, I wish I had a text message into Justin. You know, I know he was frustrated with the way Kirk Cousins was playing, but I tweeted it. Darius Slade just sat in a rocking chair. He just sat in that rocking chair, rocked, and then whoop, went and got it. Rocked, whoop, went and got it. And I said, darn it. You know, if I was Justin Jefferson, what I'm going to have to do, man, I would go right at him. Since he's sitting in a rocking chair at 12-14, don't go run and buy him a cut. Don't go, you run right through him. See, I can't leave you sitting in that chair. Now, if you sitting at 15, I come to 14 and cut, all you doing is exploding towards the cut. I don't want you to explode when I cut towards the cut. I'm going to have to run through you. So I'm going to run into you. You're going to have to catch your weight and then regenerate power to come forward. That's what I want to tell Justin Jefferson. Run right into that joker. Stop trying to run by him, run around him, run right into him. That will be different. That's just, I just feel the Eagles, they run in both categories. I'm concerned about it. I feel good about it. The other team I feel good about, I already told you about and told you all about, so I ain't got to go no farther into it. The Miami Dolphins. You know, I'm a Dolphin fan now, from Miami. And I'm telling you, I talked to Tyreek Hill yesterday, and he said, we going to beat them both times this year, Michael. I know, oh, really. He put that on wax for me. We going to beat them both times this year. And we'll let people see what they see when we do this to them. Y'all can measure it out what Miami is after this week's game. And folks, I can't wait. We will discuss it on the MIP next week.
Thanks for downloading the MIP. Check out new episodes of the Michael Irvin podcast every Thursday on Apple Podcasts, PodcastOne, and Spotify.
Do you own or rent your home? Sure you do. And I bet it can be hard work. You know what's easy? Bundling policies with Geico. Geico makes it easy to bundle your homeowners or renters insurance along with your auto policy. It's a good thing, too, because you already have so much to do around your home. Go to geico.com, get a quote, and see how much you could save. It's Geico easy. Visit geico.com today. That's geico.com.
All this month, celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month with Pluto TV. Watch movies with the biggest stars like Eugenio Derbez in No Eres Tú, Soy Yo, and Luis Gerardo Méndez in Camino a Marte. Plus, Pluto TV has thousands more movies and TV shows and over 45 channels in Spanish, all for free. So download the Pluto TV app on all your favorite devices and start streaming today. Pluto TV. Drop in, watch free.
Hey guys, Jay Cutler. Started a new podcast called Uncut with Jay Cutler. Most of you know me from the NFL, some of you have seen me on Instagram, and some of you know me from the reality TV world. Each week I'm taking you along with me as we discuss football, trending topics, and whatever's going on in my life each week. I'm bringing along people that are special in my life. Former teammates, friends, and some new people that I like and respect. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Podcasting? I think I'm doing this right. Can't wait to get started with you. Go subscribe now. Uncut.